What if you could build a theme park of your dreams? Today I'm taking you on a journey into two games that offer just that, the brand new Planet Coaster 2 and the hidden gem, Parkitect, bringing old school park magic back to life. Let's start in Planet Coaster 2. The customization options here are nearly endless, making it perfect for those who want full creative control. Alright, in Planet Coaster 2 you have many biomes to choose from, so we have this massive plot of land to build our dream park, and oh boy, doesn't it just look great? Now let's start brainstorming a master plan for this park. I will follow a standard loop and lake design. The theme of the park will be the story of chocolate, because you see, this park is located near a chocolate factory and the executives hired me as an architect to design this theme park to attract more tourists. So we'll have this open main street perfect for selling chocolate. Then we have our little main street to truly understand which game offers more creative freedom. Let's look at how Planet Coaster handles building and park design. Creative building. You might not have known this, but Planet Coaster 2 is perfect to build a steampunk theme. While not officially included in the game, it's quite easy to do. Steampunk is based on Victorian industrial designs. We can use the nautical theme to do just that. Be sure to change the boring yellow to a cool black. But if we add neoclassical elements from the mythological theme or brick facades, we have a more steampunk design. Then we move to our lake section. Terraforming in Planet Coaster 2 is a breeze, and you can add water too. Then let's move on to our next land. Welcome to our Aztec themed land. Here we'll travel back in time to understand the story of how the cacao bean came to be. A new feature of Planet Coaster 2 is the scenery brush. It allows you to place a bunch of objects at the click of a button. You can create very realistic landscapes, very handy to create the perfect backdrop to your park, you know, if you are taking professional screenshots. Placing objects in Planet Coaster 2 can be complicated. First, you have the free moving tool, which is useful to place trees or bushes at random. By pressing Z, you can rotate, and by pressing X, you get even more customization tools, like the advanced moving tool, perfect for placing the object in a very specific place. We also have a rotation tool and the new scaling tool, which is mega overpowered. Planet Coaster's freedom is unmatched. You can create practically anything, but no game is perfect. When it comes to community and user-created content, Planet Coaster 2 offers a vibrant community of players who share their creations through in-game tools. The game's built-in workshop is filled with user-generated content, including blueprints for in-game rides, attractions, scenery, buildings, and facilities. Whether you're looking for detailed roller coasters, themed flat rides, unique park entrances, or even specialized shops and facilities, the workshop offers an extensive library of content to enhance your park building experience. But Planet Coaster 2 doesn't offer mods like another game we'll talk about later. But this game is called Planet Coaster 2, so let's explore coaster building. This is where Planet Coaster 2 shines. Its coaster building tools are highly flexible with real-time testing, auto-tuning, and advanced smoothing options. If you are a coaster enthusiast at heart, Planet Coaster's coaster creation tools offer an immersive and detailed experience, and the best part, there are a bunch of roller coaster models here, everything from a surf coaster to an aerodynamics hypercoaster. Let's build an inverted roller coaster to test things out. The new gimmick of Planet Coaster 2 are water slides and water parks. These work like Rollercoaster Tycoon 3. They are fine, but I would say it's not there yet. Water slides allow players to design and manage immersive water parks, complete with twisting slides, lazy rivers, wave pools. The design options, while varied, still feel a bit restrictive compared to the broader range of roller coaster designs. And there are some weird things like flat bottoms on certain slides that's really unrealistic. Additionally, wave pools don't seem to do much, and lazy rivers feel lacking. I would say these new water park features are still a work in progress. In terms of social features and sharing, while Planet Coaster 2 lacks direct multiplayer, it has some strong social sharing features. Players can upload, download, and remix other people's creations, but not live and only one at a time. That's quite painful. Let's talk about park management and operations. Now this is honestly the worst part of Planet Coaster, because it's hard to understand. Suddenly, all your staff quits and your park doesn't have electricity. Another challenge players often face is trying to understand exactly what's going wrong when things go sideways. In Planet Coaster 2, the feedback from the game's management systems can feel vague or overly complicated. There are a lot of variables to keep track of: staff happiness, guest satisfaction, park profitability, ride maintenance, power, queue lengths, and the game doesn't always make it easy to pinpoint what's causing an issue. If you like the creative fun of designing rides and building themed areas, managing your park's operations can feel more like managing a business and not in a fun way. If you are enjoying this comparison so far, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I've got more theme park tips, incredible park builds, and deep dives coming your way, so you won't wanna miss that. Planet Coaster is really great if you want to go in depth on decorating and building rides, attractions, etc. And if you aren't as concerned about management, I really enjoy Planet Coaster, but I find it overwhelming at times. However, theme park building isn't just about realism, it's also about strategy and charm. Let's step back into Parkitect for a new kind of adventure. In Parkitect, I'm building with a different mindset. It's all about the big picture, the flow, creating an entire story for your park. So welcome to Polka World Resort, home to two massive immersive parks, the original Polka Park and the all-new Cumbia Park, themed to the different countries of Latin America, from Mexico to Argentina. It's not just entertainment. Here you learn about all these incredible countries, so let's take a tour of this park. Keep in mind, since this park is so huge, it's still a work in progress. Let's start at the Mexican themed land. Here you see beautiful architecture inspired by colonial designs. At the end of this street you get a focal point with this Mayan pyramid. It works as a transition between the Mexican and Central American lands, housing a major dark ride. While we don't have a POV camera in Parkitect, I built this little diorama of the attraction so you can see what's going on. It tells the story of native Central Americans. Speaking of that, we have our Central American land. Here there is this massive arch in the middle from Guatemala, and a classic colonial architecture all throughout. The special thing about this area is that it's all built diagonally, since Parkitect works in an isometric design like Rollercoaster Tycoon Classic. Building Parkitect is super easy. I enjoy using the cube shape for almost anything. In the middle we have the Aconcagua roller coaster inside this volcano, which is still a work in progress by the way. Then we have the Gran Colombia Hotel. It has this internal courtyard as the main lobby. Overall, I'm very happy with the final look of the hotel, but I still need to add some windows. So to demonstrate the various features of Parkitect, I'm going to build the next land, themed to Brazil. Let's discover creativity and building in Parkitect. Parkitect emphasizes a simpler classic style. It provides just enough tools for a customized park without overwhelming players, making it accessible for those who enjoy a straightforward approach. You build walls based on a standard grid and you add pieces to said elements. The pieces can sit on a different grid. This helps you create very well proportioned buildings at a click of a button. To build our Brazilian themed land, we need to take inspiration from real-world architecture. And what better than colonial architecture from Brazil, and a bit of Baroque as well. At the end of the street we have the main attraction, a river rapids ride that travels through different biomes from Brazil. It's the perfect attraction to get you soaked. And speaking of that, Parkitect offers a variety of attractions like Planet Coaster 2, but no water slides, at least officially there is a mod for that. Parkitect delivers functional coaster tools that are easy to use, focusing on classic designs with an approachable feel. It feels like classic Rollercoaster Tycoon builder, as it's piece by piece. But there are some players that are able to do some very impressive roller coasters. Parkitect is a hidden gem, because it offers multiplayer. Parkitect includes an 8-player co-op mode, enabling real-time collaboration with friends. This is the perfect way to build a dream park with friends. Unfortunately, no one showed up to my multiplayer session. Park management can be really easy in Parkitect, as it goes deep into management with extensive financial systems, staff management, guest behavior, ideal for those who want a comprehensive operational challenge. In scenarios, this is a different story. Remember those challenging scenarios from Rollercoaster Tycoon? Well, Parkitect has something quite similar. Sometimes it can be really hard to achieve the goal, but in the end it all works out. If you save your park, of course. Another thing Parkitect does really well is community and modding support. As you can see in my Brazilian land, I'm actually using some mods, as Parkitect has a strong modding support where players can easily share and download custom content into their parks via the Steam Workshop. As you can see, Parkitect is known for its user-friendly design, offering an intuitive experience that's great for new players and casual fans. It's the perfect game to relive that old nostalgia of Rollercoaster Tycoon or build something new quite easily. Parkitect is one of those casual, relaxing games you can play with friends. I enjoy Parkitect a lot, and that's the reason this channel exists. So which game suits you better? In summary, Parkitect is favored for its simpler, more accessible management systems, nostalgia for the classic Rollercoaster Tycoon games, and multiplayer option, while Planet Coaster 2 stands out for its detailed customization graphics and immersive experiences. On the other hand, Planet Coaster 2 brings a level of detail and immersion that's hard to beat. Planet Coaster lets you customize everything, down to the last detail. Planet Coaster is ideal for coaster enthusiasts as its tools are amazing, but it can be hard to learn. In the end, both games have something amazing to offer. If you are into old school management, Parkitect will feel like home. If you love deep customization and coaster building, Planet Coaster is your playground. Let me know, which one will you choose?